in your own mind, though denied by the ego, is the declaration of your release. God has given you everything. An often repeated reminder in A Course in Miracles is that you have been given everything. The gift of everything is everyone's birthright and assures one's ultimate freedom. This gift cannot be taken away from you, but it can be not recognized. It means that one has not been separated from anything of true worth or which has reality. And it is in recognizing this gift that one is freed from a world of loss and suffering. No longer conceiving oneself as an isolated, separated body, a radical shift occurs in one's identity. For that which could include everything must be unlimited and all-inclusive. What must one be to lack nothing? And what must one be to contain everything within oneself? Spirit am I, a holy Son of God, free of all limits, safe and healed and whole, free to forgive and free to save the world. Workbook Lesson 97 teaches that I am Spirit. Formless, limitless, and everlasting are the very nature of what I am. And I am created by Spirit as an expression and extension of its love. This love that I am has no form, no beginning or end, extending without limit, whole, complete, and aware. And this love is joined with all being everywhere. What I am is separated from nothing. This is my true self. This is the Spirit self that love created everyone to be. And it is this unified self that was given everything. Being everything, enveloping everything, and being one with everything. What is everything leaves room for nothing else. Nothing exists outside everything. Because of everything's all-inclusive nature, it encircles all reality. And thus everything is the same as oneness, what the Course sometimes refers to as heaven. To experience everything, one must dwell in an all-inclusive oneness, where one could not suffer loss or lack. And anything that is not a part of this everything would have to be some kind of an illusion, a dream, a fantasy, or an hallucination. Only in one's imagination could something outside everything exist. And imagining something does not actually make it real. Remember that spirit knows no difference between having and being. To have and to be are seen as the same in spiritual vision. What I have is what I am. For example, the peace that I have, that is felt within, is also the peace that I am. The joy that arises in awareness is also the joy that I am. I abide in joy as joy. Whatever I hold or contain within my loving presence is not different from the awareness of it. It is only an expression or an activity of the awareness itself. Fear is really nothing, and love is everything. Love is the inner essence or substance of everything in spirit. Yet in a world of time and space, fear seems to be love's opposite. Fear, in the Course, is described as an absence or lack of love. In a world of duality, the absence of something appears to give it reality. Thus, fear can be seen as a shadow which is vanished away through the light of love and reason. This is like being in a movie theater and mistaking the projected images on the screen for reality. One can be momentarily frightened until one awakes to the fact that one is actually sitting in a comfortable chair in a peaceful movie theater. In seeing the images for what they are, fear disappears. Love knows no bodies and reaches to everything created like itself. It is the nature of love to forever extend itself, to share and give itself to that which is like itself. Love unites with what is the same loving content in all things. Bodies and forms are only the outer surface of the inner substance within. Different outer forms appear to make love different, when actually everything is the same. Workbook Lesson 28 teaches that in acquiring vision, The light that is seen in any one object is the light that will be seen in all objects. While the body's eyes can see only form, vision can see the light of formless love and the everything that love is. In learning that form really does not matter, a new world is encountered. The only meaningful prayer is for forgiveness, because those who have been forgiven have everything. To heal is to make whole, complete, and joyous. Forgiveness is the means of healing in the Course. Forgiveness undoes the beliefs and perceptions of separation and division in what is not really separated and divided. Without separation beliefs, one is whole. To be whole, one is undivided and joined with everything. If I am everything, I am also one with everything. The walls of separation fall away here. Through this recognition, I remember the inherent oneness that was hidden and forgotten in the original separation idea. For unseparated, I both have and am everything in pure joy. If you have the gift of everything, can loss be real? Through the insane desire for something more than everything, something more than love, a projected world of images and form seemingly came into existence. The gift of everything was forgotten and was replaced by beliefs in loss and absence. Loss requires that one must be missing something, separated somehow from it, and thus to suffer and become a victim of its absence. Thus, in remembering the gift of everything, the end of suffering arrives. One experiences a realm where nothing real can be threatened, and a reality that is never frightening. As we learn in Lesson 48's idea, there is nothing to fear. There exists a place within one's mind where love is remembered, and where fear and vulnerability are replaced by peace and strength. Deep within you is everything that is perfect, ready to radiate through you and out into the world. The gift of everything is one's true inheritance and source of abundance. It is a gain without a loss. It is a gain without an opposite. By seeing that all things occur within oneself, within one's unified awareness, this gift is realized. In the early workbook lessons and text, we learned that there is a different form of projection, which is called extension. The love that I am can extend itself into the love in all things. By releasing all judgment thoughts, my inner innocence is able to join with the innocence residing in all others. In the practice of extending oneself, the sense of separation is gradually eroded. For as Lesson 36 states, my holiness envelops everything I see. My wholeness and innocence embraces everything. A cloud does not put out the sun. One's false beliefs in separation do not actually destroy the gift of everything. The Course uses the analogy of clouds to portray what is blocking one's awareness of the presence of love. The meditations offered in lessons 41, 69, and 70 are guiding one to see through the clouds of appearances in order to encounter what lies deeper beyond them. The fog of perception obscures the oneness hidden within, but can be easily passed through. For it is but clouds which are an insubstantial barrier that get in the way of our true vision. All that the holy instant ever held or will ever hold is here right now. The past takes nothing from it, and the future will add no more. Here, then, is everything. The gift of everything can only be encountered in the present moment. For ideas of division require time, with a past and a future. It is in the timeless now that everything is whole, complete, and unified. And it is in this never-changing instant that unconditional love can find itself in everything. No one who knows that they have everything could want the ego's limitations or the body's offerings. For it is in this very moment that the gift of everything is experienced, here and now.